You all, what is going on in American aviation right now? This plane just fell out of the sky in Philly. Well, nose dove rather, and hit the earth. Absolutely eviscerated. I mean, absolutely devastating to watch this. 6 people on board passed. One additional person, I would imagine a bystander passed, and 22 injured. I mean, this is devastating to think of. What does your mind go through when you are on board a plane like that? I would hope that I would pass out if that's me, and I would just instantly enter peace in the kingdom of heaven. I can't even fathom. I can't even fathom. This is the aftermath. Just devastation. Cars torched, the road looking like a war zone. I don't know if that's debris from the airplane or vehicles or everything, like the buildings involved as well. Maybe it's debris from them, the cars and the plane. Did the plane just absolutely eviscerate? I saw paneling in other videos, but what happens when a plane full of oxygen tanks, I don't know about full of it, but has oxygen tanks on board and jet fuel rapidly combusting from impact? Like, clearly this is the outcome, but how much has been cleaned up? Can you imagine? That's that's the crater that was created from this nosediving into the sidewalk. Absolutely devastating. It looks like pieces have melted from probably the metal or the paneling, whatever else is on board that plane, or could have been here upon impact. This street will never be the same in Philly. It'll never forget this plane falling out of the sky, this accident. I don't know the outcome. And honestly, I'm not going to go look up how this happened until maybe a few weeks down the road when it naturally hits my screen or in front of me from whatever paper I'm reading. I just don't want to read about this because it just brings more anxiety for the flight. Like, can you imagine how these families are feeling right now? It's absolute devastation. And of course, you have people on the internet posting disgusting videos with graphic images, and you got a hero like this that got caught on news talking about how he was absolutely terrified when it happened and he didn't film and he naturally just wanted to help people.
I don't record. I help. I don't care about social media. I help so that I can save lives.
So I would naturally want to go help too. I wanted to be a police officer at one time, and I felt like I had the soul to run towards the danger instead of running away. So I really do relate to this guy and just want to drop everything and make sure whoever is involved in this accident gets help. It's just devastating to look at this and watch. This guy, it seems like here, I'd give this dude a hug. I would.
What did you do to help? I gave the shirt off my back to help a young child with a head laceration.
Yeah, that's a good
piece
dude.
actually went through a red pickup's window.
Wow. Yeah, I don't need this. They can spare the details on some of that. It gets a little too graphic in my own brain. But are you going to take a flight anytime soon in the U.S.? Because honestly, if I had one, I would be rethinking right now getting on it. Like, even a video came out this morning of a pilot, don't know the location, don't know the airlines, won't mention them. The pilot saying, hey, essentially, we're not going to take this flight because I don't feel like the plane is in a capacity where I feel comfortable taking it into the air. And I'm sure people on board may have been upset, but with all this going around and circulating as the news, I wouldn't want the plane taken off unless I know 100% of the plane is in operating, functioning, no concern condition from the pilot's end. This is just crazy, crazy stuff happening right now. I don't know. What do you think? Are you taking in a flight soon? Would this change anything for you? Because it does for me right now, at least. And I know there's more danger getting into the car and going on the highway as opposed to flying a plane. It's just different. You feel like you have more control versus being in this commercial space where it's a business and you have people that are pilots trained to do this with thousands of hours to hopefully get you from A to B safely. It just feels a little different here, team. I don't know. This just breaks my heart to see it, though. Mm, breaks my heart.